Hey everyone, welcome to the PowerPoint review of Chapter 1.4. Why did the USA emerge as a world power and why was the impact on international relations? Today we're playing Empire Builder 1870 to 1999. This is not just boring lectures, we will have some fun twists and highlights. Let's hit the start button. Level 1, Closing of the Frontier. The frontier is officially closed. By 1890, the U.S. had expanded all the way from the Atlantic to the Pacific. The Louisiana Purchase, which contained Texas-Mexican cession, Gadsden Purchase, Alaska, Hawaii, Manifest Destiny was the cheat code. Americans believed it was their divine right to spread across the continent. Historian Frederick Jackson Turner said that the closing of the frontier shaped the American character, tough, ambitious, and self-reliant. But with no more free land, it was time to look overseas for new adventures. Level 2, Economic Boom and Protectionism. The economy went into overdrive. Coal productions exploded, steel output crushed, Britain's and cotton bales more than doubled, railway stock market, mass productions. America became an industrial beast. To protect these industries, the USA used high tariffs. That's called protectionism. No cheap foreign goods were allowed. But the domestic market got full, so businesses started shouting, "We need overseas market or it's game over." This pushed the USA towards imperialism. Level 3, the Spanish American War. Cuba was rebelling against the harsh Spanish rule. USA businesses had big money in Cuba sugar and tobacco. Then the USS Maine exploded in Havana Harbor in 1868, killing 268 soldiers. The Yellow Press blamed Spain, and public opinion went wild. Captain Mahan's book pushed for a strong navy. War was declared, and the USA crushed Spain quickly. Result: Treaty of Paris gave the USA Philippines, Puerto Rico, and Guam. Cuba became independent, but under heavy American influences. The imperialism mode has been activated. So here are the two key terms: annexation and imperialism. So annexation means taking territory, often by force or without permission. The U.S. was moving away from its old isolationism, the policy of staying out of foreign affairs, and stepping onto the world stage. Level 4, the final boss of imperialism, Theodore Roosevelt. After becoming president, Teddy built a powerful navy and sent the Great White Fleet around the world to show strength. He supported the Panama Canal from 1904 to 1914, so the USA could move ships quickly between oceans. When Colombia said no to the deal, the USA backed Panama's independence. Roosevelt added the Roosevelt Corollary to the Monroe Doctrine: Europe hands off the Americas or the USA will fight back. He even won the Nobel Peace Prize for helping end the Russo-Japanese War. America was now becoming a major power. So here we have a little bit of a cartoon analysis similar to figure 1.18. As we look at this 1906 cartoon from Puke magazine, the giant US warship with the huge cannon, that's America under Roosevelt. The captain is basically Uncle Sam saying hands up. The crying guy on the dock, Europe, the little people on the beach, Latin America countries, the words Monroe Doctrine, the warning label, the cartoonist message is clear. The USA is now the sheriff of the Western Hemisphere. So stay out. Level 5, World War One entry. The global raid, World War One. At first, the USA stayed neutral under President Woodrow Wilson, who was a pacifist, but German U-boats sank the Lithuania in 1915 and threatened American trade. Then came the Zimmerman telegram in 1917. Germany secretly asked Mexico to attack the US and take back the lost territory. That was the final straw. On April 6, 1917, the USA declared war on Germany, with the goal to make the world safe for democracy. 2 million American soldiers crossed the Atlantic, helped stop the German spring offensive, and tipped the balance. U.S. loans and supplies also kept the Allies from fighting. Wilson's 14 points. President Wilson had big ideas for peace. His 14 points. One included no secrets treaties, freedom of the seas, reduced army, self-determined for the people, and the League of Nations to prevent future wars. He wanted a fair world and not just a punishment for Germany. Slide 10, impact on international relationship. So this slide goes more into detail on the difference between old how USA used to be old isolationism, and now due after the Spanish American War, they're a new world power. They have global military presence, colonial territories acquired, diplomatic influence expanded, and economic markets opened. So this time I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a reflection to almost end the lesson. So how did the closing of the frontier push USA territories? Did Wilson's 14 points match America's new imperialism actions? Was the Spanish-American War a turning point in American foreign policy? How did Wilson's 14 points compare with actual imperialism actions of the era? Alright, the game is complete. The USA went from continental expansion to a world superpower between the 1870 and 1919. The key drives for this were the closing of the frontier, economic growth, the Spanish-American War, Roosevelt's big stick policy, and the World War I entry. This impact shifted the USA from isolation to global influence and leadership. I hope you guys can play again and listen to my lectures, as next time we will start chapter 2.